Hi guys, I'm Dr. Jennifer Greer. Today is our Friday Facebook Live, and today I have a really big important topic, namely why you should care about board certification. It's actually a much more complicated topic than it should be, so I'm going to explain board certification and why it matters. Before I do that though, if you didn't know, we keep a backlog of all of our Facebook Live videos on our YouTube channel. So rather than scrolling through Facebook, which is a little bit inconvenient sometimes, you can go right to YouTube, search for Greer Plastic Surgery, and subscribe to our channel, and then you will never miss a video. So there's lots of great informational topics there, tons of stuff on all of the surgical procedures I do, all of the non-invasive treatments we do, and just a wealth of information. So check it out on YouTube. Okay, so today, again, we're talking about board certification. So when doctors train, they go to medical school to become a doctor. Then they go to residency where they get training in their field. So I went to a plastic surgery residency. If you go to the ER, your ER doctor went to an emergency medicine residency. There's a pediatrics residency, etc., etc. So that is your training in your specialty. After you finish residency, you take your board exams, and that is your board certification. So board certification is specialty specific. You are board certified only in the area you trained. This is completely different than medical licensure. Your medical license is just a state license where they've checked over all of your training. So when you are seeing a plastic surgeon, you want to look for board certification. And this is where it gets tricky. You could be a family practice doctor and decide I want to do liposuction out of my office and hang out a shingle saying, hey, offering liposuction, I'm board certified. But it doesn't necessarily say what I'm board certified in. So you want to see a plastic surgeon who is board certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery. There's basically a group of overarching board certifications, the American Board of Medical Specialties. And those are the, quote, legitimate boards. So that would be your plastic surgery, dermatology, otolaryngology, pediatrics. Those are legit boards. You have to have extensive training and take board exams to become a member of those. Then there are the non-legit boards, like the American Board of Cosmetic Surgery. Those boards were basically created to make people sound more legitimate than they are by virtue of their training. So, for example, you could be an otolaryngologist and go get boarded by the American Board of Cosmetic Surgery. It's not nearly as rigorous. You don't actually have to do any special training in cosmetic surgery to become board certified by them, but it sounds important, right? The problem is that surgeon may not have actually had any plastic surgery training. If you guys saw the front page of USA Today, the newspaper USA Today, if you saw that paper yesterday, there was a huge article all over the front page about a plastic surgery clinic in Miami, Jolie Plastic Surgery, that got shut down because they have had more than 8 patient deaths. And what they are is a mill who hires doctors who aren't trained in plastic surgery. So they offer very low prices, but these doctors aren't trained. They don't know what they're doing. I mean, they might be a very good emergency medicine doctor or pediatrician, but you know, they're not trained in plastic surgery. That would be like me trying to be your pediatrician. I'm not. I don't have the training. I take my kids to a board certified pediatrician. So if you are considering plastic surgery, it is very important that you see a doctor who is certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery. And you can look that up at plasticsurgery.org. If they have another board certification and you want to see if that's a legitimate medical board, you can go to the American Board of Medical Specialties, this is their website, abms.org, and see if it's one of the boards listed on there. That being said, you want to go to a doctor who is board certified in what you are having done. So if you're getting liposuction, don't see a doctor who's board certified in gynecology, okay, because they don't have the training. So you want a doctor who's board certified in plastic surgery. Now there is one exception to this. If you are getting facial surgery done, facelift, nose lift, eye lift, nose lift, nose job, eye lift, things like that, there is an American Board of Facial Cosmetic Surgery. And those doctors are generally otolaryngologists, so ENT doctors who have had special training in cosmetics. But again, that training is only on the face. So you don't want to go to an otolaryngologist who's got a facial cosmetic board certification and is doing breast implants. They don't have the training. You can see why it's a little tricky. So another thing you can look for is the American Society of Plastic Surgery endorsement. You'll see it on our website. You can only become a member of the American Society of Plastic Surgeons if you're board certified in plastic surgery. So that's where you can find board certified plastic surgeons at plasticsurgery.org. And that's a fabulous resource. If you ever have any questions or you're confused by this, shoot me a message on Facebook or on Instagram at Jennifer Greer MD, all one word, and I would be happy to clear it up for you. I realize it's a complicated topic, but it's really important. And if something sounds too good to be true, or it's much cheaper than all the other prices you've been given, I guarantee there is a reason, and it may have something to do with board certification. So just to sum up, if you're thinking about having plastic surgery, you want to look for a doctor who's certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery. And you can look that up on the American Board of Medical Specialties website. If they're certified by the Board of Cosmetic Surgery, that's not a legit board, it doesn't count. So I hope that clears things up for you. If you have any confusion or lingering questions, leave them in the comments. I'm happy to clarify. It's a huge safety issue, as we've seen from that clinic in Miami that got closed. Not having a board certified doctor is a huge issue. It can be fatal. So I thank you guys for watching today. And if you ever have questions or topics that you want to see me discuss on another Facebook Live, leave them in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.